Hey everyone, welcome back to Smart English. I'm so excited to be here today. I'm Demian.
And I am Carol. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Yes.
We have a really special deep dive today. I have to say, I am feeling fantastic. The vibe is good.
The vibe is wonderful, but you are always just a little too excited. It makes me laugh every time.
Hey, I can't help it. I just love this stuff. And today's topic is, well, it's something I think almost everyone learning English has felt. It hits close to home.
It really, really does.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're talking about that moment. You know the one, you sit down, you turn on Netflix, you're excited to watch a new movie or a series in English.
And then, nothing. You understand, maybe? 10%, it just sounds like noise. And you feel awful.
Exactly. That feeling of frustration, that little voice in your head that says, you've been studying for years? Why don't you understand this yet?
Oh, I call that the fluency clock. That little
Yeah.
voice that's ticking saying, hey, you're B1. You should be able to watch this without subtitles.
Yes, that is the perfect name for it. But listen, I have a promise for all of you listening today. This is perfect for B1 and B2 learners. We are going to use super clear English to practice your listening.
But we're also going to learn some deep life lessons and give you real practical solutions.
That is the Smart English promise. And the theme for today is simple, but so powerful.
It's never too late to start understanding.
Never. And it's easier than you think.
So let's dive right into this feeling of being behind, of not getting it. It honestly took me right back to a few years ago, a very specific, very embarrassing night.
Ooh, really? Okay, you have to tell us this story.
Okay, so picture this. I had some friends over, and one of them was a native English speaker. And I wanted to, show off a little bit.
Ah, I see where this is going. The classic, look how good my English is moment.
Exactly. So I said, hey, let's watch this new action movie in English, of course. No subtitles. I was so confident, so arrogant, really. The movie starts, there are explosions, cool-looking characters, and they start talking. And I understood, I understood the word the and maybe go.
Oh, Demian.
It was terrible. They were all talking so fast, using all this slang. My friends were laughing at the jokes, and I was just sitting there smiling and nodding like I understood everything.
The smile and nod. A classic survival technique for language learners.
It's the only technique I had. Inside, I was panicking. I felt like a complete fraud. I felt so stupid. When the movie ended, my friend asked me what my favorite part was, and I think I said something like, the explosions were very loud.
Oh, that's painful. But you know what you're experiencing is so incredibly common. You fell into a very common trap.
What trap? The pretending you're fluent trap.
Kind of. It's what I call the wrong genre trap, and I love the metaphor for this. It's all about shoes.
Shoes. Okay, I'm listening. Last time we talked about shoes, it was about life goals.
It's a versatile metaphor. So imagine you're going hiking in the mountains. What shoes do you wear?
Hiking boots. Strong ones. With good grip.
Exactly. Now, what if you tried to go hiking in, say, elegant dress shoes? The kind you wear to a wedding.
That would be a disaster. I'd slip, I'd hurt my feet, it would be impossible.
Right. And would you blame your feet? Would you say, my feet are so bad at hiking?
No, of course not. I'd say I wore the wrong shoes. The shoes aren't right for the mountain.
And that is exactly what happens with movies. Your English level is your feet, the movie is the mountain, and the genre of the movie is the shoes.
Whoa.
You tried to climb Mount Action movie slang, wearing shoes that were not ready for it. It's not that your English is bad. It's that you chose the wrong shoes for that specific journey.
So a fast-talking action movie was like the wrong shoes.
It was like trying to climb a rocky mountain in slippery dress shoes. You were misaligned. Your goal watching a movie was misaligned with the tool you chose. You set yourself up for a difficult time.
That makes so much sense. I wasn't a failure, I just wore the wrong shoes.
You just needed to start with a different mountain. Or at least different shoes. Maybe a sitcom is like a comfortable pair of sneakers. You start there.
I feel so much better about that night now. But it's not just about choosing the wrong movie, right? Sometimes it's a feeling of being completely stuck.
Oh, absolutely. It's that feeling of being stagnant.
Stagnant. That's a great word for our learners. Can you break that down?
I can do better. I can tell you a story. For about a year, I was in what I call subtitle prison.
Subtitle prison. Sounds dramatic.
It felt dramatic. I love watching series. But I was so afraid of that feeling you described, of not understanding, that I just gave up. I would automatically, without even thinking, put on the subtitles in my native language.
So you were watching but not really listening.
I wasn't listening at all. My brain just read the text. My English listening skills were completely stagnant. To understand that word, stagnant, imagine a river.
Okay, I'm with you. A flowing river.
It's moving, It's fresh. It's alive.
Yeah.
That's an active skill. Now, imagine a small pond where the water never moves. It just sits there.
It gets kind of dirty
Yeah.
and green.
It gets smelly. Stagnant water doesn't progress. And that's what was happening to my listening skills. They were just sitting there, not moving, not getting any fresher. My habit of using subtitles was keeping the water in my pond from flowing.
That's such a powerful image. Your skills were like smelly pond water.
Exactly. Bit gross, but true. I felt like my learning was on pause, and I didn't know how to press play again. It felt like I would be stuck in subtitle prison forever.
So many people feel that way. So you've got your feet in the wrong shoes, you're stuck in smelly pond water. What do? We still see other people who seem to understand everything.
Ah, yes. The comparison trap. This brings us to another big idea. I call it chapter compare syndrome.
Chapter compare syndrome. This sounds like a problem you'd get from reading too many books or watching too much Netflix.
It's exactly a Netflix problem.
Huh.
Think about any great series you've watched, let's say 10 episodes in a season. Do you watch episode 1, look at the main character who is confused and just starting their journey, and say, wow, this character is so far behind the character in episode 10?
No, that would be insane. Of
Just-
course they're behind. They haven't had the 10 episodes of experience yet.
Precisely. So why do we do this with our language learning? We look at someone who has been living in an English-speaking country for 5 years. They're on season 5 of their English journey, and we compare them to ourselves when we are on season 1, episode 2.
We can't judge our season 1 against someone else's season 5.
You just can't. And here's the reality check. That person in season 5, maybe they understand movies perfectly, but maybe they're lonely. Or maybe they feel insecure about their writing skills.
Right. You only see one part of their story, their highlight reel.
Every season has its own challenges.
Yeah.
You have to focus on your own episode, your own story.
Okay, this is all fantastic for mindset. Change the shoes, get the water flowing, stop comparing seasons. But how do we actually do it? We need practical tricks.
We do. And we have 3. These are all about microactions.
I love that. Micro. Small, tiny, not scary.
Exactly. How to start over without feeling overwhelmed. So, trick number 1 is what I call the 5-minute rewind. This is for your English practice.
Okay, the 5-minute rewind. Tell me.
You don't try to watch a whole 2-hour movie. That's too much pressure. You pick a scene from a show you like. Just 5 minutes.
5 minutes, I can do that.
You watch it the first time with English subtitles. Just watch and read. Then you rewind, and you watch the exact same 5 minutes again, but this time.
No subtitles.
No subtitles. But now it's not scary. Your brain already knows the context. It knows the words. You'll be amazed at how much more you can hear the second time. It's a tiny action, but it builds huge confidence.
That's brilliant. It's like giving yourself the answers before the test. Okay, trick number 2. This one is for daily life.
This is called Soundtrack Your Life.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Instead of trying to force yourself to sit down and study listening, you just add English to your background. When you're cooking, put on an English language podcast. When you're cleaning, put on an English pop song.
But what if I don't understand everything?
That's the point. You're not supposed to. You're not trying to understand. You're just getting your brain used to the rhythm, the sounds, the melody of the language. It's passive learning. It takes 0 extra time from your day. You're just changing the soundtrack.
So it's about making English normal, not a special, scary event.
It's about surrounding your brain with the music of the language. It will absorb more than you think.
I love that. Okay, and trick number 3. This is for mindset.
This one is the most important. It's called the bounce back.
Like a ball.
Exactly like a ball. There will be a day when you watch a movie and understand absolutely nothing. It will happen. You will feel frustrated.
Like my action movie night.
Yes. And in that moment, you have a choice. You can think of yourself as a glass. If the glass falls, it breaks. It's a failure, it's over.
And then you feel broken.
Or you can think of yourself as a rubber ball. If a ball falls, what does it do?
It bounces. It comes right back up.
It bounces back. You are not broken glass. You are a ball. You had a bad day. You didn't understand. You fell. So what? Tomorrow, you bounce back. Maybe you try an easier movie. Maybe you just listen to a song, but you bounce.
But survival is success.
Just bouncing back is the victory. Not understanding isn't failure. Giving up is.
Wow. That's so encouraging. The 5-minute rewind, soundtrack your life, and the bounce back, those are amazing.
Wow.
And there's one more powerful metaphor you mentioned that ties this all together.
Ah, yes. This is about how real progress happens. It's the audio mixing board metaphor.
An audio mixing board, like in a music studio.
Exactly. Think of a sound engineer. They have that huge board with hundreds of little sliders and knobs.
Yeah, it looks so complicated.
Well, understanding a movie is like that board. It's not just one thing. There's a slider for vocabulary, a slider for accent, another one for speed of speaking, another for slang and idioms, and one for cultural context.
Okay, so there are all these different controls.
Right. When you start, maybe all your sliders are at the bottom. You can't just push them all to the top at once. That's impossible. A good sound engineer makes tiny adjustments. Today, they push the vocabulary slider up just one tiny bit.
By learning 5 new words.
Exactly. Tomorrow, they work on the accent slider by watching a 5-minute clip of a Scottish show. It's a tiny, tiny change. It seems invisible.
But over time,
You've slowly pushed up all the sliders, and suddenly, the sound that was once just noise becomes clear music. You're not failing, you're just mixing. You're adjusting the levels one slider at a time.
that is just perfect. It's not one big problem. It's lots of small skills that we can build one by one.
And change is inevitable. The text we read had a great line. Winter doesn't ask for permission to come.
I love that.
Your skills will get better. It's going to happen if you just keep going. You have to work through the frustration, not against it. Just to adjust one slider today.
Wow. The wrong shoes, the smelly water, the Netflix seasons, and the audio board. We have learned so much.
It has been a journey.
Before we go, let's do our famous word tour. Let's review some of the key vocabulary for our amazing learners.
A great idea. First word, stagnant.
Not moving or flowing, like old pond water. For example, my listening skills felt stagnant because I always use subtitles.
Perfect. Second word, misaligned.
2 things that don't fit together well. Trying to watch a difficult movie was misaligned with my B1 level.
Excellent. Third word, inevitable.
Something that is certain to happen and cannot be avoided. If you keep practicing, improvement is inevitable.
I love that example. Okay, fourth phrase, get the gist.
To understand the main idea or point of something, even if you don't understand all the details. I didn't understand every word, but I could get the gist of the story.
Fantastic. And finally, the ball is in your court.
This means it is now your turn to make a decision or take the next step.
Perfect definitions. Crystal clear.
And now, is it that time?
It is absolutely that time. It's time for the shadowing exercise.
Yes,
Right.
my favorite part.
All right, everyone. This is so important. Don't forget to practice shadowing. Repeat what we say out loud. And hey, if you want, you can slow down the speed on YouTube or your podcast app.
Ready. Here is sentence number 1. The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Pause. Amazing. Okay, sentence number 2. It is never too late to start over.
Boss, you sound great. And sentence number 3. One small step is still movement.
Pause. Excellent work.
That last one is my favorite. One small step. That's all it takes.
So we have a challenge for you, our amazing listeners.
Subscribe to Smart English right now, and then write in the comments. Use this exact format. I'm your name from your country. My first step is.
And that step can be a tiny micro action. Maybe it's watch a 5-minute clip or listen to one song in English. Write it down and make it real.
We want to see your first steps. Let's fill the comments with positive action.
Keep going. Your English is getting better every single day. The ball is in your court to take one small step. Bye.
Peace out.